During development, you sometimes need to change an active object that is already used by the system. Such changes are supported in the ABAP dictionary by separating the active and inactive versions. At the end of the development process, the inactive version can be made the active version. This is done by activation. The inactive version of the object is first checked for consistency. If it is consistent, the inactive version replaces the active one. From this point on, the runtime system uses the new active version. The following example demonstrates the activation process. An active structure contains 3 fields. A field is added to this structure in the ABAP dictionary. After this action, there is an active version with 3 fields and an inactive version with 4 fields. During activation, the active version is overwritten with the inactive version. As a result, the inactive version becomes the active version. After the activation, the active version has 4 fields.
The information about a structure or table is distributed in the ABAP dictionary in domains, data elements, and the structure definition. The runtime object combines this information into a structure in a form that is optimized for access from ABAP programs. The runtime object is generated automatically when you activate a structure. The runtime objects of the structures are buffered so that the ABAP runtime system can quickly access this information. The runtime objects contain the following information. Information about the overall structure, for example, number of fields, information about individual structure fields such as field name, position of the field in the structure, data type, length, number of decimal places, reference field, reference table, check table, conversion routine, and so on. Information required by the database interface to access the table data such as client dependence, buffering, key fields, and so on. Runtime objects are created for all ABAP dictionary objects that can be used as types in ABAP programs. These runtime objects are data elements, table types, views, structures, and tables.
If an object that is already active is modified, this can affect other objects that use it directly or indirectly. Objects that use another object either directly or indirectly are called dependent objects. Some changes might require adjustments to the runtime objects of these dependent objects. Others might make the dependent object inconsistent. Changing an ABAP dictionary object may also affect its dependent objects. Before making a critical change, such as changing the data type or deleting a field, you should define the set of objects affected in order to estimate the implications of the planned action. You can find direct and indirect usages of an ABAP dictionary object with the where used list. You have then to define the usage object types that need to be included in the search. For example, all structures and tables using a data element. You can also search for usages that are not ABAP dictionary objects. For example, all the programs that use a specific table. The search can also be limited by package or user namespace. If an object is probably used by a large number of objects, you can perform the search in the background.
The Repository Information System ABAP Dictionary is part of the General Repository Information System. It helps you search for ABAP dictionary objects and their users. The where used list for repository objects can be called from the information system. The information system also enables you to search for objects by their attributes. In addition to the object-specific search criteria, for example, buffering type for tables, You can search for all objects by package, short description, or author and date of last change. The object lists created by the repository information system are fully integrated in the ABAP workbench. The object lists allow you to navigate directly to the maintenance transactions for the objects found.